Welcome to today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I realized today, working with another client who is preparing to do a lot of driving in the next couple of days, that frequently when we take long trips or we ride in the car, when we get out of the car, we just feel stiff and tight and a bit uncomfortable, and we don't often feel up for a whole hour of yoga, but we need just a little bit to kind of relax, recenter, stretch out a little bit. And so that's what today's practice is focused on. So thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you've done any of my videos before, you know that I record them in silence. So feel free to start any music there at home or in your hotel or wherever it is that you have driven to, and get it started if you like, or feel free just to enjoy a little quiet and a little stretch. So we're going to start today in just a nice easy seat. You can tell I'm recording at home today, so you see the sun coming in. And so I'm just going to find that nice tall spine. I'm going to relax the shoulders down the back. And when you're ready, we'll blink the eyes closed. We'll bring that focus to the breath. Inhaling deeply in through the nose, sending it low down toward the sit bones. And then gently, slowly exhaling back up and out through the nose. Feeling the body continue to soften, relax, to know all the stress of driving is complete for the day. Couple more breaths, giving ourselves that permission to take just these few moments to ourselves, for ourselves. Last nice full breath here. We're going to start the movement just with body circles. You can start whichever direction you like here first. Nice big circles, hinging at the hips. And we'll switch, we'll go the other way. We'll come back to neutral, and we're going to focus on the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze those shoulders all the way up toward the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale up, exhale all the way down. Nice big full circles. And then we'll switch directions, inhaling them up and then rolling them forward. And then we'll relax the shoulders nice and low. We're going to tip that right ear toward the right shoulder. If you want to just place that right hand on top of the head, just for a little weight, don't press down, but just for some added weight, feeling that length in the neck. Inhale, we'll sweep the chin down toward the chest. And then exhale, we'll tip that left ear toward the left shoulder. And again, if you want just a little bit more, you can place that left hand on top of the head. And inhale, we'll sweep the chin down toward the chest. Coming back up to neutral, we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to bring that right hand behind us, left hand to that right knee. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist over that back shoulder. Inhale, we'll sweep up through center. Exhale, left hand behind, right hand to that left knee. Inhale, back up to center. This time we're going to plant that right hand on the mat, sweep the left arm up and over, opening up that side body. Trying to lengthen back out. Inhale through center, we'll plant the left hand and sweep the right arm. Inhale, center. Let's bring ourselves to a tabletop. So hands and knees. We'll bring those wrists back under our shoulders. And we're going to slowly use that full inhale, almost one vertebrae at a time, to come into cow, lifting the gaze, dropping the belly button toward the mat. And then on the exhale, rounding the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, press the mat away for cat. Inhale, coming back slowly into that cow. Exhale, rounding, finding cat. One more of each. Coming back to neutral. We're going to walk those hands toward the right, coming to about 90 degrees. Again, opening up the side body. Maybe gaze at the feet. Inhale, we'll walk through center. Exhale, we'll take those hands toward the left. And again, if we want to gaze at the feet. Inhale, we'll come back to center. Let's take some body circles. Shifting those hips. You might hear some crackles or pops. That's good. Get that worked out. And we'll switch directions. And we'll come back to neutral. Inhale, let's sweep that left arm up and open toward the ceiling. Exhale, palm up. We're going to slide it through, bringing that left ear down toward the mat. You can walk the right arm up toward the top of the mat, or you can bind that right hand behind the back, palm up toward the ceiling. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Slow, steady breaths throughout the practice. Inhale, we'll bring that right hand down, pressing into that palm, sweeping the left arm all the way up. Exhale, release. And we'll switch. So we'll inhale, lift that right arm. Exhale, palm up, slide it under and through, bringing that right ear down toward the mat. And again, walking that left hand toward the top of the mat, or binding it behind the back. And inhale, we'll press into that left palm, sweeping the right arm all the way up. Exhale, release. Let's take the knees as wide as the mat. Touch those big toes together, and we'll sink back into a child's pose. Maybe massage out the forehead on the mat. Inhale, we're going to flow forward into a modified plank. So shift forward so that core engages. Exhale, we're going to lower down, send those elbows back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to press back all the way to a child's pose. Inhale, flow forward, modified plank. Exhale with control, lowering down. Inhale, lifting the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, pressing back, child's pose. One more time, inhaling forward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose. This time, inhale, we'll flow forward. Big number 5 hands toward the top of the mat. This time, we'll tuck the toes, and we'll find that first down dog. Sending the hips up and back. Pedal out the feet. Sink those heels toward the mat. Press the chest toward the tops of the legs. Inhale, we'll look up at the hands, and we'll walk toward the top of the mat. And we'll find ragdoll. Hanging heavy. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows, maybe swaying side to side. Just trying to loosen things up in the back of the legs, the back. We'll release the hands. We'll slowly roll up. Coming into that mountain. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Nice flat back as long as you can. Then release the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift, flattening out the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, reach those fingertips toward the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingertips toward the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Find a down dog. Inhale, we'll lift that right leg. 3-legged dog. Exhale, open up that hip as if you're going to plant that right foot on the wall behind you. Inhale, back, 3-legged dog. And then come back to down dog. We'll lift the left leg, 3-legged dog, open up that hip. Press into that right foot, that right leg. Inhale back, 3-legged dog. And come back to down dog. And we'll lower the knees. Going back to tabletop. And coming all the way up into kneeling. We're going to take the hands, press them into that lower back, squeeze those elbows together, and we're going to send the chest up and back, only going to where it's comfortable for you, as if you're sending yourself up and over a wheel. And we'll inhale back. And let's come to the wide edge of our mat. And first we'll extend the left leg. We'll bring those arms to a T. We'll send that left leg all the way down. And we'll sweep the right arm up and over. Inhale through center. We'll tent those right fingers on the mat, and we'll sweep the left arm up and over. Inhaling back. We'll bring that left leg back underneath, and we'll send the right leg out. Slide the right hand down, sweep the left. Inhale center, tent those left fingers, and sweep the right. Inhale center. We'll bring the knees back under. We'll press the hands, palms of the hands, into that lower back one more time. Squeeze those elbows together, and we'll find that back bend. Inhale, slowly coming back up. And we'll take the knees wide, and we'll sink the hips back, finding that child's pose, rounding the spine, sending that breath into the lower back. Inhale, let's walk those hands toward the right side of the mat, gently shifting the hips off to the left. Inhale, we'll walk through center. Exhale, shift those hips off to the hips off to the right, the hands off to the left. And we'll inhale center, last breath. Inhale, we'll come up through tabletop and back to that nice, easy seat. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back, roll those shoulders open. We'll gently release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep that right hand behind, left hand to that right knee, looking over that back right shoulder. Inhale, sweeping up through center. Exhale, sweep that left hand behind. Inhaling center. We'll plant the right hand, sweep the left. Inhaling through center, plant the left, sweep the right. Inhaling center, we'll bring the hands in front. Walk or slide those hands forward, hinging at the hips. Release the head between the arms. Inhale, walking up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Relax those knees open. Inhale tall. Exhale, hinge forward till you feel a stretch. Then release the head and neck. Don't force anything. Think about relaxing, sinking that head and chest toward the feet. We're going to hold here for a few moments. Really focus on those slow, deep breaths. Feel the body relax, soften with the exhales. Inhale, slowly come up. We'll send the left leg out long. Pull those left toes back towards you. Sole of the right foot on the inside of the leg. Inhaling tall. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Make contact anywhere there on the leg. Again, don't force. Try to soften. Think about that chest sinking toward the top of the leg. Inhale, we'll slowly roll up. We'll send the right leg out. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the leg. Inhaling tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, we'll roll up. Let's plant the feet and we'll roll all the way down onto the mat. Walking those shoulder blades down the back, down the mat. And we'll bring the feet about hips distance apart. Maybe walking them in a little bit toward the sit bones. Arms are just relaxed down by our sides. We're going to use the inhales. Press up. Lift the hips toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, press up. Exhale, roll down. Let's do two more. Inhaling to slowly press up. And exhale, slowly roll down. Last one. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Nice. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let those knees fall open. Keeping the arms relaxed wherever's comfortable. Coming back to those slow, steady, deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, sending it low, deep into the belly. And exhaling just to slowly back up and out through the nose. Hopefully feeling the body soften. Feeling the nice stretch. Let's take two more breaths here. And slowly bring the knees back up to center. Let's bring actually the left ankle to the top of the right knee first. Then we'll inhale to squeeze that right leg into chest. Feel that whole back connect with the mat. If you want to sway a little, rock a little, feel those hips in a nice stretch. Soften the face and the shoulders. Really send that breath into that left hip. And we'll gently release that right leg. Keep the left foot on the knee. We'll bring the arms out to a T. And we'll send that left foot and right knee off to the right until maybe that left foot makes contact with the floor. And then we'll send the gaze off to the left. Again, continuing to slow the breath. Soften into the twist. bring the gaze and the knees through center. We'll plant the left foot, and then we'll bring the right ankle to the top of the left knee. Inhale in that left leg, breathing now into the right hip. And we'll gently release that left leg. Bring the arms out to a T. We'll send that right foot and left knee off to the left and the gaze off to the right. Inhale, bring the gaze, the knees back to center. Let's squeeze both knees into chest, rocking side to side, right to left. Really get that spine a good massage on the mat, maybe even all the way down to the hips. And taking your time whenever you're ready. We're going to sweep the arms up and overhead. Send the feet long down the mat. Find that full body stretch, whole length. And then using an exhale, release and relax and make our way into that final pose of Savasana. We let the feet fall open. We let the arms and hands relax. We let all the little muscles of the face soften and relax. And we begin to let the body sink more and more deeply into the mat with every breath. Inhaling in deeply and feeling the tightness and the tension leave the body with the exhales. Noticing where we connect with the mat, the ground, and feeling those connections become more and more deep as the body becomes more and more relaxed and heavy. And allowing the mind to follow, maybe focusing on the breath, noticing each inhale and each exhale. Becoming completely calm and relaxed. slowly begin to bring our awareness back, deepening the breath, wiggling fingers and toes. And drawing the knees in so we can roll to either side. Pausing for just a few moments and breaths to seal in our practice, to inhale in all the good of practice, and to use the exhales to leave anything here on the mat we don't want to take with us. And when you're ready, we'll meet back in that nice, easy seat. Thank you so much for joining me for hopefully a nice stretch after a long drive. Namaste.